Hey everyone, welcome to Chatterbox Reviews. I'm your host Tanya. With me today is my lovely husband Stan. We're doing a spoiler-free review of SpiderMan Homecoming.
She did the intro because I'm too friggin' excited after seeing this friggin' flick.
Should have seen his face.
Yes, through the whole movie, I was just like, oh my god, look, they did it. And you were just like, you were like, chill. But yeah, I was so flipping out with this because I legitimately, as soon as I heard Kevin Feige, producer, guy who basically is responsible for the MCU universe, he turned around and said, like when he was asked, what he's going to do now? Like, he's got Spider-Man back. He's got to deal with Sony now. How he's going to handle a reintroduction of Spider-Man. It's like, it's simple. We're going to give you a Spider-Man you've never seen before. They're like, yeah, sure. You're not going to show us one that we haven't seen before. Next thing we know, Civil War, we see a picture of him there holding Cap's shield with telescopic kind of freaking eyes. And I went, holy crap, they did it. That's awesome. So then all of a sudden, it's like Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm like, Homecoming? That's kind of odd, but sort of makes sense. Like, they're going back to school. They're going to do this and that. They nail it in this. I'm so flipping out the way that, yes, teenage Peter Parker, Kevin Feige flat out said, this is going to be Ferris Bueller's Day Off meets The Breakfast Club, just happens to be in the Spider-Man universe. I love that. And, man, they nailed it. Yeah, your thoughts before I start rambling off about how awesome this is.
Too late. I reckon Tom Holland did a great job. Yes, I remember seeing an interview with him saying that people will, compare him to the other kind of Spider-Man movies that we've had out
Andrew
there.
Garfield
and you can
Maguire,
compare it. There are bits in there where you're like, oh, I remember this from such and such. But it's good. He does it really good, and he plays a 15-year-old really well. Shh, you're not yet. Okay, Spider-Man.
But yeah, what did you think, like, so far of, like, not just Tom Holland, but...
Well, you got Michelle, who's played by Zendaya, who I think is just awesome. I don't want to give anything away,
yeah,
but
no spoilers, but yeah, she plays a pretty decent part of that reintroduction of Spider-Man. Marisa Tomei as Aunt May.
She's so cute.
She looks phenomenal, and she's in her 50s too.
Yeah.
And hell, I'd freaking F her.
Good to know.
Damn it, she is in phenomenal shape. But the chemistry between her and Tom Holland, it works.
Yeah, you can definitely kind of, see that she cares about him and everything like that. That everything that you kind of want Aunt May to have, she's got it. Michael Keaton, I thought, did a really good job as playing the...
Keaton. It's not Keating.
I'm sorry.
All right, I'm just kidding.
I'm Australian, shut up.
Okay.
Michael Keaton.
Yeah, you sure you're not an alien?
Maybe.
But anyway, like, Keaton was really, really cool. I think he did a great job as Vulture. There was, like, other characters in there.
His costume scared me.
It
like,
was
I got a little
freaky.
bit like, oh, damn.
They legitimize it as well.
trouble.
They don't just go, oh, yeah, well, a magic suit or something like that. They do it justice having him in there as a pretty good opponent for Spider-Man to take down or to take on.
So damn well.
I think that there was, like, a few different cameos in there and stuff that were, like, really great to see.
Yeah.
Some were, like, not unnecessary, but I was just like, yeah, that's kind of cool they put that in there. That's sort of nice to see, like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're in the MCU. But, yeah, was there anything else that kind of stuck out in your mind? Like,
well, I just really thought the new interpretation of Flash, the bully, the guy who bullies Peter Parker, was done really well as well.
Yeah, the stereotypical high school jock, big bully kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's, like, they modernized it because they don't have to be 7 feet tall and on the football team. Just has to be some prick out there that talks down to you and makes every little accomplishment you make seem like nothing to everyone else. And this isn't a spoiler, but I think they nailed that in today's day and age with like, you know, high school
millennials.
kids, like what everyone's dealing with nowadays. It's sort of like, you know, there's online bullying, there's all kinds of different forms of it, and I think that's a great way to address it. Like, you know, don't be a dick. But was there anything else that kind of stuck out in your mind that you were just like, holy
Well,
crap?
overall, I really enjoyed the movie. For me, I did find a little bit of slow bits, but I got past it pretty quickly because of everything else that was around it. So I really enjoyed this movie, and I wouldn't mind seeing it again.
I definitely got like pumped a few times. I got choked up in a few scenes where I was just like, oh my God, they did it. They really, like, that's Peter Parker. Yeah. That's him.
That's Tom Holland's acting there as well.
Yeah. They just peeled that. Like, Tom Holland must have researched the hell out of it because he nailed so many scenes where I was just like, he just peeled that straight off the comic page. Yeah. The dialogue, everything works, action beats and stuff. But also, it's just like a nice reminder every few seconds, like, yeah, he's a kid.
Yeah.
He's in high school.
He's 15.
He's dealing with, like, you know, a lot of stuff. And on top of that, it's sort of like, well, by the way, you got to remember you're a teenage kid as well, so you're not going to get taken seriously and stuff. But was there anything else that kind of stuck out in your mind action-wise? Like,
not really, without giving away spoilers, but yeah. The only other thing I could really say, if you haven't seen the Ultimate Spider-Man Animation TV show, go check it out because it's just worth it. If you watch that and then go watch the movie, it just kind of makes it that much better.
We've only seen the first season. I've only
the second.
Yeah, I've only like said how, you know, let's get on top of the second season, get onto the third, because I really like it. I think it's great, but this movie definitely is a great introduction to him into the
MCU.
Yeah, like, I know that there's rumors and things going around about, like, yeah, he's going to be a pivotal part of, like, you know, other ongoing movies and stuff, which is great. But one thing I'll say about this is it was the best move for Sony to turn around and say, you know what, maybe we should be in business with Marvel Studios and, you know, let Marvel Studios and Disney, like, work on something with us rather than us.
The hard work.
Yeah, like, let them do the heavy lifting, because the deal is that Marvel Studios gets to write all the scripts and stuff. Sony pays for it. They get the profits from this solo movie. Marvel, like, Studios gets to use Spider-Man in other movies and things. They get to keep the profits from that. But it's a win-win scenario for fans and, like, you know, both sides. One day we might see Fox make a deal like that with maybe, you know, who knows, a Fantastic Four, Silver Surfer, all these other characters that are over at Fox. This is a perfect example of studios can work together to give the fans what they want. And I think, you know, if they can nail it the way they nailed this, and I know they can, I think we're going to be in for, like, you know, the next 10 years of all these great characters coming together and stuff. But
fingers crossed.
Yeah, well, hopefully, like, they have to. They've got to do something. But
we digress.
Yeah, more or less. If you want a spoilers review from us,
let us know.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. We'll do one because we're going to see this again.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And I did enjoy the end credit scene stuff.
Stay to the very end.
Yeah, stay to the end.
Very end.
There's a lot of laughs through the movie. There's some other stuff that you're kind of like, that's kind of cool. But this is a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man movie. It's definitely worth seeing in the cinema. It's not as trippy or out there the way Doctor Strange was. It's not like, you know, you have to study for it by watching all the other movies. This is a nice solo movie to go and see. And then maybe down the line, like, watch the sequels or watch the follow-ups.
Check out the Avengers.
Yeah, watch the Avengers, and there's references in there to every other movie that you've seen that you're like, oh yeah, check that out. But if you agree with us, let us know. Anything else you can think of?
Yeah, let us know if you've seen the movie, what you thought of it in the comments below, and we hope to see you guys soon.
Thanks for watching. Bye.
Bye.